goal today is we can't start off slow, bro.
Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of
We
course,
cannot start off slow or we're gonna lose.
playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
All right, D.
The kickoff
D's on first, gang. D is up first.
Semifinal game.
Many scouts believe, everybody in college football believes whoever's the winner of this game is going to win the ball.
Offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground, it's Robinson. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Good hit on that nigga.
Outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
The sack sets up second down. And he'll try to pick it up on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me
you gotta go the whole way, bro.
In that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Wideouts now.
Good stop, D.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover. You're on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Gators will have to kick this away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Bro, I read that whole fucking shit, bro. That shit just pissed me off. I read that whole fucking play, bro.
Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver
That shit just pissed me off,
makes it
bro.
pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch
I read that
football,
whole
he's already in the end zone
shit.
for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. An inside deal now from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's incomplete.
There he goes again. I can't do shit in Georgia.
Now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt is down just inside the 30.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
On 1st down, it's play action. Caught quickly. He picks up the 1st down.
What are you niggas doing, bro? What's confusing? I'm trying to see what's confusing what these niggas are doing, bro. The nigga didn't run at all, and he's in man. Like, bro, what are you doing,
Really
bro?
good ball
You
here.
can't even run man. These niggas are ready
Down for the
for
Georgia
ass.
offense. And you know that being able to have a balanced attack so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And this time it's complete. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Ending off on the draw play. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. The back's got it. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. They stop him right at the 24.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks free. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. All spotted at the 48. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold it. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete on the crossing route. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Running through the tackle. An effective play, good for a 1st down at the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close 1st half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Robinson. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more. As this game goes on, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial third down play right here. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground.
Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early. Yeah, I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up the third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Get some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He hands it off from the gun. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Gators are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now a timeout. Defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st and goal. Late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now it's the defense. Here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. So 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.